Don't sit across the desk and look like you're not impressed.
I'm not impressed.
Oh, fine. What
In the least bit.
Well, I'm big into Italian food right now. I actually just dined at Lupa last night, which is one of Mario Batali's restaurants.
Very nice.
Downtown on Thompson. But I also, so for me, like a good pasta dish, like a carbonara or just anything, but it has to be al dente. It has to be just real lightly cooked, cooked, creamy sauce, good wine.
Well, yes. Well, then we can go on a date.
You look like a nice. You look like
I like a bit of wine.
A good solid wino.
I like a creamy sauce and a wine. You got me. You had me at carbonara.
I had you at creamy sauce.
Number 1.
How many groupie chicks have offered you sexual favors or have actually given you sexual favors?
I'd say a dozen real favorable favors that are even worth thinking about.
What about the ones in Australia where, like, you have the 14-year-old girls going, Jackson, get my titties out!
Yeah, we count those too.
Yes! Oh, well, you'd be sold out at concerts over here then. What about dudes? Have dudes ever come up and hit on you?
Oh, yeah. This guy, the middle-aged pervs.
I need yeah. Thank you. The ladies enjoyed that.
I've been waiting for a mistletoe to just drop down on my head.
It can go now. Let's get rid of the missile. There we go.
For years.
Now,
Also, I don't know if you remember, we came to your hotel room to visit you and I accidentally broke the exit sign on your hotel room.
That was you?
Yeah. That was Matt.
why did you bring that up?
I think they charged us for that.
Yeah, well, that was the next thing. I was going to say, real sorry, but next time you come, we've got a different hotel, and it's way cooler.
And there's no exit sign.
No.
Squeakquel. Isn't that clever?
It's such a clever
You
name.
get it? Because they're squeaky.
Squeaky, yeah.
And it's the second film.
I mean,
The squeakquel.
whoever thought that up must be like, nailed it.
Fox Studios thought of that.
God.
Got my Jeep, and got the road in front of me, and the sun is about to set. Life is good.
Whoa. Do you have, like, anyone with you? Do you have, like, any security or, like, anyone following you in another car or anything? Because you're like a rock star.
No, man. I got my hat on. I got my shades on. We're good to go. they're following Brad Pitt or somebody.
He is the father.
Hello?
What? Oh,
That's very funny.
So, that's awesome. I need one of those. You walk in, it's very similar to this.
And they put it in. Come on, Jesse.
This is rigged.
Come on. Have you ever stolen anything?
Have I ever stolen
And
anything?
what was it? Bam! A girl just said you stole my heart.
I returned it. It was returned in timely fashion.
Having been used.
I don't think I have stolen anything. I remember trying to steal a candy bar once from a bodega, and the guy just looked at me, and I was like, no. So I did
With
not.
this face, I feel like you could get away with stealing quite a lot. So like, I didn't do it, and they're like, aw.
Right.
Of course you didn't.
Number 3.
If you, Jesse McCartney, could bitch slap one other teen superstar sensation, who would that be and why?
I wouldn't go with Lindsay because I'd probably break her.
For sure.
I'd go with, she's no longer a teenager, but I'd say Christina Aguilera because she's a freak.
For real?
When you...
Oh.
Right on.
Oh.
There you go. Have you ever faked a phone call to get out of the situation?
All the time. I do it every day, actually, because there's just so many people that, you know those people, everyone knows these people, where you just, like, you don't want to talk to them.
Absolutely, yeah.
And or they're just incredibly boring, or they have just so much to tell you about them and how cool they are. So, like, that's just an easy out. Like,
Yeah. Sorry, one second. My phone doesn't...
They're talking. They don't even care what I talk about. They don't even care.
I just want to hear you talk.
Hero, what would you be and what powers would you want?
Maybe any superhero?
Yeah.
I'd be Batwoman.
Our creepy fans. I'm not talking about the kick-ass psycho fans that bring like 10,000 posters covered in glitter. I'm talking like the really creepy, almost illegal creepy fans.
I've had fans give me. I had this one fan who put a used tampon in a pink envelope with hearts written all over it and handed it to me, and expected to get a kick out of it. It was the most just revolting thing I've ever seen. It was like a bloody tampon.
No way.
Is that the creepiest thing you've ever heard?
How come you just didn't give it back to me then? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, finally we break it down. You should have just kept it anyway.
I should have framed it.
You should have put it on the wall and said, wow.
I should have repackaged it and re-gifted it.
No, should have turned around, taken a dump in that envelope, and then given it back to her.
Do you feel like a man?
Some would say I'm a man, some would say I'm a woman, but but certainly, definitely an adult.
Okay. Well, what do you reckon is the most manly thing you've done in the last 7 days?
Oh man, in the last 7 days.
Okay. Well, let's open it up for a couple of weeks.
Oh baby, what was there? I went Formula 1 race car driving.
Oh, yeah, that makes you a man.
That makes me a man. No, that was like 2 months ago. I'm a big car.
Say Christina or Brittany. I'm the man saying Christina.
See, I think I'd rather have sex with Britney Spears now that she's an ugly mum, because that shit just kind of turns me on a bit. Reminds me of the Australian housewives out here.
Oh, man, that's disgusting.
It's just been me and Kevin Fidelizzi just tag teaming her.
I don't put that past you, Louie. I'm sure I got the picture in my head.
Number 4. Here is the scenario. The world blows up and it's just you, Hanson, and Aaron Carter left. Do you, A, battle each other for supremacy of the earth? Do you, B, start the world's greatest boy band? Or do you, C, nominate the girliest male of the group and attempt male pregnancy?
Oh, God. I'm going to go with beating the shit out of all of them.
You're going to go with A?
Well, first of all, I told you Aaron Carter and I got not into a fight. This was years ago when we were on tour. Aaron was a little, just like punk ass. He bit my hand.
He bit your hand?
Actually, he drew blood. It was disgusting. I still have a scar. And so I would take out Carter, and then I would take out Hanson's one by one.
See, that's funny that you say that Aaron Carter bit you, because that's weird, because usually those Carter boys are just used to blowing.
Yeah, that too, man.
See, I personally would have gone with C, and I probably would have asked Zach Hanson for a hand job.
You would have asked Zach.
Yeah.
He would have. He's got those tricky hands.
He knows the hand movements, and the guys always look like a bitch.
So are girls always after you like this?
Yeah, it gets kind of weird.
Really?
No. No, you know, fame's pretty cool. It just comes at a price.
Speaking of price, are you finished with that pillowcase? Sorry, you were saying?
No, it's just sometimes I feel like I don't get to do regular stuff, you know, shoot hoops, play video games.
If you like video games, come back to my place and I'll crush you like the pretty boy that you are.
You're on. And that's Mr. Pretty Boy to you.